A little lighter there than we've seen here in the last few rounds.
And he's bent it right over the 3, which is pretty sweet.
Kind of continues, but the one thing we try to stay away from with it is not only like a little control. We like to see him open up with the stroke and make the long balls, and there are going to be enough of these kind of.
At the Reyes Cup, he was getting into them pretty good, and I think so far here. So I feel like kind of like Aloysius Yap, how Aloysius was the 8. Interesting line he chose here.
It's 100% he did, really. Draw stroke's a nice tool he has. That
This is where he used to make a little mistake from time to time. Pretty big. Yeah, we're gonna hear him.
Yeah, a lot more speed on that one. Not even close. A little bit forward. He's certainly not going to roll out to anything he can make. And that certainly wasn't it either. Behind the 6. Now, the one thing I would have liked to for JAYSON is chipping it and then going behind the 2-3 for the safety. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to do it. Then it's going to be the 5-8 combination in the near future. He can get to the short side of the 5. Up to this match, we see anything. You know, I know he's so natural, but tells me
really kind of preach to people is he's got almost the same takeaway on every swing. Now the distance, little bitty pre-stroke like that, and then the tempo of the takeaway is almost identical from shot to shot. Really?
Yeah, and that's what can have hesitation, no matter how good the takeaway is. But he
doesn't quit that right hand coming through the ball. It doesn't tighten towards impact. It just keeps flowing through the asset, especially under pressure.
Yeah, Double J. He's playing into the crowd. It's only game number 2.
Just kind of, like I said, quiet, keeps to himself, gets the business done, and goes on about it. Yeah, real good look. Just stay off the rail coming across. This is the only worry is if you get a little flat. The left spin, open it up, hit about the middle diamond where he's at. He went a little past it. That's fine.
It's pretty sweet right there.
Jeremy, I need a good drill for speed control. And I really only have one answer usually, and that's what's going on with the speed and worry about it. Make sure you're finishing that stroke, and you'll be amazed at how good it becomes.
Yeah, that's why these guys are able to move that cue ball and make it look so easy. Just making a pretty big statement here early. Looking extremely comfortable.
Flag. Right. And that got him started with a break and run. Suspect push out. I like the idea, but it was a little off. And now it's been full. This looks a little heavy. Could be over the 8.
Sorry, Jeremy. Thinner than it looks, but all the way around, like you said.
Kind of the way AJ's playing may really free him up as well. I mean, JAYSON's had that mode really freed up, is an easy way to say it.
Yeah, I think the most important thing you said there, though, is if he lets it happen, and I think he will let it happen.
I think he likes to want that to happen a lot of times, but a little negative. And then it maybe takes a game or two to kind of get by that and get on with it.
Response here from Shaw. I don't think we're going to see any type of push in the crowd yet, but I think he will. Shaw is on the board. Get our first look at JAYSON's break shot.
Like the shot I was talking about, it must feel like it's just too easy to maybe
thin it up to the 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't have passed this myself.
Boy, I always felt like this corner pocket was in the way, but how did he finish
quickly
here?
Pass it from AJ. This is going to be a little light on those shots. You can afford a hair of a bump where the 7 catches the 3 a little bit, and you still congest the ball. Doesn't need a lot.
But at this as well, when it's even straighter. Yeah, I think we're in for a so far. I like the response from Jason. All about the break shot. It's going to come down to that with these two. Shaw within 1.
To 7 maybe while doing this push out. Little right flick on the cue ball.
Checking it with a right spin, huh? Very simple. Very effective.
Yeah, I think the latter of the two just agrees with everyone in that situation, right? Some type of jump that's doable.
Yeah, and you saw the motion from Shaw. Wanted to trickle down behind the 6 and 7 there. Kicking heavy behind it, gonna stick. Look at the speed. He's lost the cue ball.
He's kind of maybe has to take a little distance on the 3. Oh, he could draw it. He cheated the pocket a bit. It's only a 30-second added.
He's punched it out 2 rails below the 5.
Really around the 8, towards somewhat the center, maybe a hair past.
Yeah, and Jason Shaw looking to tie it. All to be MANAS. Shaw, 7-time Moscone Cup champion, 3-time start from AJ MANAS. Jason Shaw not going away. Here's the kick we often see, Jeremy, off the top of the 9.
To where it gives him a little more maybe cover to run
off
to.
The 5.
Yeah, that's heavy, isn't it? No, actually really good. Being able to get the snooker at a lot of times. Ooh, that ball checked. That ball checked big time. Yeah, he's got to go light here. 3 on the side rail cue ball. That's a heavy one. And again, when they go look, I
like a bounce here. I think the lower right.
just come 1 row up for the 6 in the lower right. Needs to go a little bit. Needs to go a lot to make things comfortable.
But he's going to probably try to check this. Oh, I like it. That's what I was talking about there. Just take your distance. Looks like he's coming 2 rails out of the top left.
No wonder, you know what I mean? Not as much bounce, just getting it cleaned here and there. And it's not a material on there or a substance, let's say.
To get a good look here.
Well, you just got to believe it's going to change. That's what.
It's a real good layout, too, from the pink 4 on.
Yeah, I think if the 8 wasn't there, he definitely comes 2 cushions at it. But, you know, why take that chance? Just work. I think the 6 goes in both the side and the corner. Ooh, caught that a little heavy. Won't hurt him. And he hit that very clean. Now this will tell us for sure. I think the 6 does.
This is what Jason Shaw lives for. Big crowds, great competition. Immediately trailed 3 games to 0. Little let up there. 5 games to 3. Pretty great response by Eagle, leading 5-3 and breaking.
Yeah, he keeps getting that kiss to that upper corner, something like that. So he's going to roll out to maybe a sliver of the 2, and then the kick from behind. Otherwise, he can hold it on the lighter one. Yeah.
See, and I think that's all outsmarting once again.
A huge shot in this match, in my opinion, right here. Yeah, if he goes on to get out,
yeah, it's pretty evident that control for AJ is going to be a tussle. As long as Jason doesn't miss that particular match. I think Jason is so up for this for so many different reasons.
Yeah, I got into it. Just in between the 7-8 is all right. 7 doesn't pass the 9. So he's got to play maybe to the... Really good.
Yeah, on the verge of 6 in a row from Shaw after a huge statement by AJ MANAS, winning 3 in a row.
MANAS has pocketed a ball in those 6 games either. It's all just been some safeties, the one jump that he didn't quite get safe at. The balls and clearing the table, but fighting for that first shot as good as anything.
And he's not going to get a look on a great break.
First diamond, maybe?
Yeah, but I don't think that, yeah, this is, I don't think you can shine.
I think that's what he's doing. He wants to just make AJ.
Oh, he's caught the point. Didn't have position either. Kind of didn't have his mind made up for.
Therefore, I think heighten his chances of making the bank on the 3 as well.
AJ with that shot right there, that's what it tells us, right? Not real confident with, but if you're going to play the bank, speaking for AJ.
Well, I think what's happened also is with all the push-out situation, with me maybe not making the best decision, not, taking on some of these shots. Now, Jay's just so vast, right, Scott? You can't get it all, and even if you're started coming out, as soon as
you're not a knock on AJ MANAS, he's just not been around long enough.
Yeah, and racks as well, and I still don't know if AJ has pocketed a ball during those 7.
I don't believe he has. Jason Lance, it's bringing the 2 back down table and maybe using the 3, but he could cut at this. I think that there's big benefit to it here.
Yeah, absolutely, and play the 2 as much as anything with the 6 and the 9 and all that there, right? Oh, he found a gap.
Understand what's happening here. How about just chop it in from nowhere? My.
Getting back to the left center of the table. This has got to go.
Yeah, he needs some help here, and he is not going to receive it.
I thought he could put high left and come down the left side for a cut on the pink.
Yeah, it's next best thing right there, but
Before
definitely.
it gets up table a little bit. Yeah, like that.
He might have a chance to get this if it's got the pace. If it's got the pace.
Finish here, coming backwards with the cue ball.
Wow. So clean there. He is right now. Shaw, I haven't seen it. We're into game number 11. He's been fearless and
no question here on the soft break. No question at all. Angle to try and create something. He needs some help here. He needs that to go. Don't know that's going to be what he wants.
can't disagree. And that's all a result of being straight, trying to create that angle there. Did he get away with it? He has not, but
Okay, got a lot out of the cue ball. Now it's so hard to make this ball and get position. Oh, he almost fluked it off the 8.
though he did not hit the 4 bad. I'm speaking of AJ. If the 8 wasn't there, I actually believe it probably young and feeling good, though, obviously. Well, where's this going? Where's this going? Life is good for Shaw.
And I'm not totally knocking it. You know what I mean? Like what he went for. I just like the play. But maybe he feels like that Jason's just doing everything right on that end as well. That maybe he needs to overcome.
Yeah, you can't knock a shot maker like AJ, especially in his form. But it's the ball. I was a little surprised he was shooting at it. Neither here nor there. Let's not take anything away from the guy at the table, Jason Shaw. Felt like if he feels good about it, you got to take it on. The 1's down, 2's coming up. Oh, light. Jason's been knocking on the door for the last 12. Just going to tuck down here 1 rail. There. That'll work. Listen, it's been flawless, really, except for the missed 3. Every single inch of it. Gonna break and run. Peer to the crowd with the ear.
I think that has a little something to do with that pace on table 2 as well.
All right, Shaw. Yeah, the green 6 or the yellow and black 9. It's the green 6. How's the speed?
Banging the 3 back down. And he didn't get enough cut.
Yeah, he's going to go with this. And he did cut at it. Jason Shaw with an open look to the
Shockley. Really don't know. Yeah, that shot should do it.
You know, he told us before the match, Jeremy. Well, he told us he's still on 3. You cannot make a bigger statement than what Jason's done
to get this lead, and really, I think has missed 1 ball, and it's the ball in this rack. I think on the 3.
We'll give him that.
Yeah, that's when he fell flat on the rack actually, and the thin cut shot on the 2, and the 3 he didn't gather position on the 2 to 4. So this hopefully the right way and move forward.
Yeah, Jason said this is going to be